message cut me off. So the MRI thing is the one thing that I knew from the beginning was just, it was like the thorn in my side. So I don't know where this is going to go. I got to find some kind of alternative. Thank God I have a team. So I have to have my Savvy Scout. It sounds like such a big deal. I have to have this thing implanted in my lymph node tomorrow. It's really not that bad. It sounds worse than it is. They go in with a little needle. They numb you up. They put this thing in. So the plan is that they put this thing in the lymph node of mine, the one lymph node that's cancerous. And it's a marker. So it has two purposes. Number one, when you do chemo and it shrinks or eliminates the cancer that you have, it marks where it used to be. So that's a good thing. So they could tell it was there and it's not there anymore. And the second thing is when they do surgery, the surgeon knows exactly where to go and what lymph node was affected. So they just don't want any other of the lymph nodes around it affected. I get that. This MRI thing, I don't know what I'm going to do. So my Jose's working tonight. I'm home alone. I did an inventory of the Christmas presents. That's another thing that I'm worried about because I've been the mom and I've been the Mima. And I'm kind of like, in charge of some Christmas stuff. We're all in charge of some Christmas stuff. I don't know when this chemo is going to start. So I have the Savvy Scout getting implanted tomorrow. That's Wednesday. On Thursday, I have a meeting with the breast surgeon. Then I have an afternoon call with patient education for chemotherapy, which is going to tell me all of the glorious things that I have to look forward to. And then I have a remote meeting with Dr. Chen, who's the medical marijuana doctor. So that is to combat not only nausea, but the pain that you have from Neulasta, which is the stuff they give you after chemo to keep your bone marrow intact. So chemo also kills your bone marrow, and that's a problem. So that's oftentimes causes bone pain. So we'll see how that goes. Friday, I have a day off from doctor's appointments, and I'm sure next week is going to be a whole nother regimen of things. So I am most grateful that I have found this wonderful team of doctors and specialists that are helping me. I have to have a port implanted because they can't give you the chemo right in your vein because it's just powerful stuff. So they put it in a port, so they're going to knock me out for that. They can't knock me out for the MRI because I have to do it on my stomach. My daughter brought up a good point, like, what do you do for somebody that is a very large size person? They can't go in the MRI tube. What do they do? There's got to be something. I can't believe in this day and age that there's not some alternative to going in a tube. There's got to be something. Somebody somewhere has to have some device that can measure the size of this stuff. I'm ready to drive to NASA, I just want to figure out, let's just get past this and move on with things. So today I have a little bit of a break because I don't have the anxiety of going in the tube. It's been really weighing on me. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it. And so now, since it's kind of over, even though it's not over, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit like a failure because I couldn't do it. Like, I could do these big, amazing things, and I can't go in a tube. It's terrible. Anyway, I feel a little bit relieved. I feel kind of good today because I found a good oncologist. So I have a breast surgeon, Dr. Fana, who's amazing. I have an oncologist who is wonderful. I did have an oncologist that I didn't like, and I'm not going back to her. I think that that's one of the things that I'm going to advocate for when this is all over, and that is that you have to feel comfortable with the doctor that you choose. And I don't know. I'm not a mess today. I'm not a mess today. So we're going to put this date on the calendar like Christina was not a mess on this day. I feel bad that I've been, blowing off a lot of my work, but I have to take care of me first. So that's it. Peace out.